All Might versus All For One Part 3 is about to be peak fiction, bro. And I'm calling it right now. It's about to be the best My Hero fight. The build-up,
which is why I will defeat you.
These two had together.
I must
I feel like it's gonna be like the best.
Remember why it is you.
And also, I know that people are gonna be wondering, oh, what can All Might do with like an iron suit? Me personally, I think that All Might is gonna. I believe in the theory that All Might is gonna rewind, but since All Might doesn't have all One For All anymore, I feel like he's gonna rewind to like his strength muscle form, and the suits is gonna like power him up. So instead of him having One For All, he's gonna use like the suits to like attack people. Now we all know that Deku versus Shigaraki is gonna be the last My Hero fight, but before Deku versus Shigaraki, I think two things are gonna happen. One, All Might and All For One is gonna die, and two, Deku and Shigaraki are gonna get one more power up, because like when All For One's plan is to go to Shigaraki to give him his quirk factor, so I believe that's gonna be his power up. And Deku, I believe when All Might's gonna die, he's gonna get like that big muscular force, thinking he's one for all at 100%. This way, it could show like both of them like accepting their master's powers and evolving further beyond that, showing how like these two are their own characters now and how they don't need their master's help anymore. And although I think that All Might versus All For One Part 3 is gonna be like a solo fight for like a long run, I feel like Bakugo is gonna come back too though. And I know like, you know, Bakugo. I feel like Bakugo
He's giving it his all, even though he's in.
Deku versus Shigaraki to be a one-on-one fight. I do not want Bakugo to come in. I don't want nobody to get in there. I want Deku versus Shigaraki to be the last fight where we just see Deku and Shigaraki just going ham at each other. That's what I want. I do not want nobody to intervene with that fight at all. I want it to be a one-on-one fight. But for like Bakugo, because we all know Bakugo is gonna come back, so I feel like, you know, instead of him trying to like go with Deku versus try to join in Deku versus Shigaraki, he should like help All Might in some way, because one, it shows him that he's like on that level. Two, it makes him his own character, because Bakugo is the only character out of the main three that doesn't have his own villain. So I feel like this would be like a great way to like spread him out from like, you know, following like Deku's, because he's always with Deku for some reason. So yeah, that's my thoughts on for like this like recent chapter. I feel like All Might versus All For One is gonna be like a solo fight. Bakugo's gonna like appear later after, and then All Might's gonna die with, and then Shigaraki's gonna kill All For One, and then Deku and then Shigaraki is gonna be the final fight. It's gonna be a big fight. That's what I see happening.